Hello and welcome to my channel. Let's get into this. It looks like Jordon Willis' lawyer here is contradicting himself, saying one thing in one interview and another in another interview. Very confusing story. Something definitely happened to these three men, and somebody knows something. I also found it very strange. I didn't put it in here, but he does get asked a question about rugs. I don't know if I can say that on here. And it's interesting on how he answers the question.
He's home after the game. He didn't even really know which door they went out. They were in the backyard. He doesn't use that particular door. He goes out in the front. And so he had no knowledge that they were out there until, Tuesday when he was told that they were out.
So you just heard him say he doesn't know what door they went out of when they left his home. But listen to the new interview with Ashley Banfield from News Nation. Listen to what he says.
The basic scenario is they had watched the Chiefs game in a couple of different places. They went back to his place, his home afterwards, to play some video games and hang out. And at some point during that process, he got tired and he fell asleep. Before he fell asleep, they were going to leave. He actually escorted them to the door, said their goodbyes, opened the door. He went back on the couch and he crashed. And then when he woke up, they were gone. And during the day and a half that occurred, 2 days, I guess, because the police came at around 10 o'clock on Tuesday to his house, he was doing the things that he normally does inside of his home.
We're going to the house, etc.
Sure. I don't know about whether or not they went to the house or tried to contact him, but he was home sporadically.
He was home sporadically, or he was home the entire time? Because if you just heard in the first interview, he said something different than right now.
From Sunday night and the football game until Tuesday when they discovered the bodies in his backyard. Did he ever leave and go outside the home?
No, I don't believe that he did. He's self-employed. He works out of his home. He stayed in the home the entire time from, the base.
Now he's about to tell you that his client walked them to the front door and said goodbye. They must have came back in, played some more video games, and something happened to them. Also, in this video, we learned they watched the game in several places before going back to Jordon's. Very interesting. Until next time.
Those three men left the house. Jordon saw them leave the house.
He said goodbye to them. He laid down and he crashed, and they went out the front door. Yes.
They went out the front door. He witnessed them leaving the front door of his house.
Sure. Yeah. After he said goodbye to them, he was hanging out. He went back on the couch and he slept. So at some point, they decided to either come back inside the house and hang out for a while, or they went out on the backyard and hung out, which due to the cold temperatures, I don't believe that's the case. I think they probably came back inside and continued to play video games and hang out for a while before they left.